Thank you guys for the big 700 subscribers. My goal is to hit 1,000 before the Guilty Gear Strive full release on April 9th. So if you liked today's video or any of the videos that I made in the past, please consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Alright, so today I want to talk about match analysis and how we can use it to learn our character. Some things that we're going to be looking for today are pokes, combos, meaties, and essentially everything that encompasses the neutral, right? I think the best way for me to learn it is watching it being played in motion at a very high level. A few specific things you can look for are if basically the opponent gets hit or the person you're watching gets hit, somebody messed up somewhere, right? So figure out how they messed up and why they got hit. Some other things you can look for are things that happen every round, right? Like knockdowns and round starts. So what the opponent is doing on round start, what the person you're watching is doing on round start, and what they're doing on knockdown, which basically leads into us figuring out what meaty buttons to use. Alright, so today we're going to take a look at CJ Truth versus Sanford Kelly. This is Cammy versus Zeku, and I chose this because I have trouble against Zeku in general, plus I'm learning Cammy right now for the series, and because, I want to learn the character. So some things we're looking for, right? Round start, knockdown, and whenever they press a button, why they're pressing that button. Specifically on Cammy, right? I'm not really sure a lot about Zeku, so I'm trying to learn as we watch. His EX dash is really fast.
Smug did enter tonight. Bulk. Unfortunately, he was defeated.
Okay, so something about that, the shoulder. Zeku's shoulder, if you ever run into this online, is very fast recovery. It has a very fast recovery. So in order to punish it, you have to be pretty ready for it, because chances are you've tried to punish that button before and you haven't gotten it right. He's gotten to be able to block it, but it is -6. You just have to press very fast.
Defeated by Sanford, and I forget the other. I'm sorry. He is in the bracket tonight, though.
Zeku has so many tools to, he's a pretty daunting character to try and learn, I think.
Guys like Smug who are fan favorites, right? Smug is extremely powerful. He's a strong player.
That was a good thing too. If you've been following the channel for a while, you've probably seen the video where I played Punk in the Karen mirror. And this is something that he did a lot, was chain crouch medium kick into crouch medium kick, because he knew that I was going to try and walk forward afterwards. And I think that might be what Sanford got caught doing here, was trying to walk forward after the first stand medium punch, so he got hit by the second, because he didn't expect it. Oh, big damage. Okay, so that's something to note too, right? If I'm doing EX dive kick and I have to basically, this is something in general for all fighting games, is keeping track of your opponent and your own resources, right? So now I know that if I do EX dive kick and Zeku has V trigger, it's a very dangerous situation, because if he recognizes it in time, he can pop V trigger and get that punish that you just saw. So keeping track of both your own and your opponent's resources is something to note. Oh, Zeku's throw is so fast. Young Zeku's throw is so fast. Let's see.
Does he even have a name for the techniques when he's old?
Yeah. You can also see that CJ starts jumping a lot when he's in young form, and that's just because young Zeku doesn't have the DP that old Zeku does. So he's more susceptible to jump-ins. So you'll see air options become a more viable option when he switches to young form. That was a good whiff punish there too. We talked about whiff punish tools in the last video too. Crouch medium kick is a great whiff punish tool, and that's why, because you can combo off of it. I want to take a look at why he got hit here. Maybe he started an attack. It looks like he went for crouch medium kick maybe, because you saw he crouched and then he got hit immediately. That's something that I'm trying to work on myself, is pressing lighter buttons when the opponent's closer instead of just defaulting to me pressing like a medium button, because I want to confirm it. Dealing with projectiles is something I'm trying to learn about too. Cammy has a few options around them that I've learned. EX spiral arrow, and then you can sort of dive kick over them. I want to check out why he got hit here. Looks like he just got caught walking forward, maybe? That's a change this season too, if you didn't know. Off of wall hops, you're in like a counter hit state, I think, whenever you get anti-aired. So you can get like blown up pretty hard for it. Looks like he just got hit there because he wasn't ready.
A lot of the guys that you're thinking of, they still play. It's just that maybe they
Oh,
don't
nice
play
check.
quite as
Wow.
aggressively.
That's a very fast dash to check.
Maybe they're making plans for Evo,
Okay,
but
let's take a
not
look at that
quite as
combo.
aggressively.
I haven't done this one
Maybe
before.
for some
That's crouching medium kick into V-trigger spiral arrow
new,
into
making
super.
plan for Evo and all the new Evo
Nice.
games. And right now, CJ Truth has a
This is I think is a great way to learn combos in most games, right? It's just watching other people just stealing them. Zeku's slide is very active. You probably saw it right there. Moving a couple buttons. I think he's trying to bait something out.
Now he could just combo the critical art. He doesn't even need the V trigger anymore.
That's the thing with match analysis is that we can't tell what the player's actually thinking, right? It's just making a lot of assumptions
Excuse me, I'm looking at the
about the mind game.
He has the EX meter. The one that's not the EX meter is got the
Let's see why he got hit there actually.
he has the EX.
Sometimes if I'm not pausing a lot to see why somebody's getting hit, it's probably because it's pretty obvious, right? But here I just missed it. I'm not sure. Maybe he pressed something or was walking forward again. Alright, let's get on to the next game.
Just clutch. He's the type he loves to seal the deal. That's his style.
Big DP. Let's
More
rewind a
aggressive
second.
he gets.
You can see here, they just sort of, walk back and forth off round start. And CJ tries to go for a jump in, but he is old Zeku, so he does have the DP in this form.
He's changing up which that was the
Look at the chip. That's a lot of chip on that little fireball that he has, the kick thing.
The light kick one has the worst frame data, obviously on block, but
Big
that
dip.
was huge damage. That was 1 meter? Sam. That was like 350 damage for 1 bar.
So he went for meaty stand, medium punch, it looked like there, after the sweep. And you can see Sanford has V trigger again, so I think DJ we're not gonna see an EX dive kick there again. Sanford's ready for it as he's shown in the first game. You can see we're not seeing a lot of round start jump ins. I think that's because players of this caliber sort of respect the fact that they're probably gonna get anti-aired if they do. Zeku back throw again. Let's take a look at why he got hit here. So you can see he did EX dive kick, and then he did jump heavy kick, and then he walked forward and got hit by delay jab. Counter hit too, you can see there on the right, Sanford got a counter hit combo. That's what this was. So he got hit by delay jab into a counter hit combo, that's what we saw there. You can see, I think that crouch fierce that CJ threw out was to try and activate. And Sanford, I think, might have seen that he was itching to activate there, but he still challenged, and it worked out. So yeah, even though, CJ Truth lost, there's still a lot to learn from players of this level, right? Even win or loss, because they just know a lot about the game that I obviously don't, and a lot about the character. Alright, so I think that's it for today. If you have any Cammy replays you want me to see, you can link them in the comments, and I'll take a look at them too. Maybe not in a video, but just on my own to learn from. That's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.